is one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Butler. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Dropping back. It's Nolan. Fires it to the left side. He makes the grab.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Look out, room to run here. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Wells. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down. And now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass. It's Nolan. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. 6-yard game sets up the 3rd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. The Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll run it here. Passes the 40. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear.
by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. All right, 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The pass rush closing in. The sure hands. It's Norton. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route to get some positive yards.
Play for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. He's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off target and incomplete. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Quick dart to the right. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Williams. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's got it, looking for the end zone. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat at time before he can get out and keep him to a short gain.
Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They move to 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Looking for a man. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. They mix it up with a run. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. But crank up the tempo here. The clock ticking down. Second down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Bringing pressure. Short pass finds the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And the returner will be brought down. Keep one more play here before halftime. first and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Walker. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out.
Looking deep down the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Now he's bringing it back. Across the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Vols. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. He's looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're going to run it here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield. Catch is made down the middle.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap, it's Butler. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Running with purpose. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
He escapes the pocket. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
The balls line up with a first and goal. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Grab down the middle. It's Ware. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
You put 5 wide receivers in your formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
This should be the last play of the quarter. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And what a grab by the sophomore.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
The pass rush closing in. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Pounding away with the run game. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down and Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team.
Number 16 on the field goal.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
On the hands team, the ball is loose.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st down, play action.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
That's reeled in. It's Durham. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's running out of time here. This pass is incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. That's it. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of, and these guys really met the challenge.